coming to the ring. Give it up for DEONSA Gordon.
DEONSA Gordon making his debut this evening representing Merck's Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Coming to us for a 160-pound kickboxing fight, 3 2-minute rounds.
Man, I sure miss 160 pounds. That'd be my ideal weight class. Do we get a tail of the tape this time? We got another tall-looking guy. I'm curious on what those numbers are.
It'll be up after the second fighter makes his walk.
Our next fighter, coming to the ring, Henry White.
Henry White comes to us with a 1-0 record. He's a representative of the Chaos Fight team. Been seeing a lot of the Chaos fighters on Sparta cards recently, and they are always making a good show for themselves.
In the name of Chaos, it's a lot of expectation.
White very focused, coming in, catching a vibe. He looks more than ready.
So enthusiastic, he knocked some stairs over.
He didn't need him. Didn't need him.
Ring girls need him though. All right, our tail of the tape, DEONSA Gordon out of Colorado Springs is a 33-year-old boxer making his debut at 6'1", 159 pounds. Facing off against Henry White Jr. out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. He's a 25-year-old freestyle fighter with a 1-0 record, 5'11", 159 pounds.
This bout is at 160 pounds kickboxing. In the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Henry White.
Correct.
That was Henry White in the red corner.
There we go, Henry White in the red.
All right, in the blue corner, DEONSA Gordon.
Gordon's having a good time with it. Very calm and mellow coming into his debut. And White starting us off with a couple of leg kicks.
Gordon being the taller fighter, I'd definitely start low and work my way high.
White grabbed that kick. You're not allowed to grab kicks in the modified kickboxing rules. Referee Oscar Martinez gave him a little warning there. Accidental low blow. Both fighters threw kicks at the same time.
Referee's giving White some instructions. Making sure everybody's good, and we're going to get right back to it.
Gordon says he's set. Back to punchy kicky.
Show respect in the middle. We're right back to it.
I want to see Gordon throw a little bit more teeps or jabs, long-range weapons, considering he's 6'1". He's bringing it up high, but I would like to see him doing a more stabbing motion and really keep his opponent back, because White's doing a good job of closing the distance and throwing combinations.
And as a taller fighter, you definitely want to control that difference. You know, work jabs. You want to take advantage of that reach.
And it being the modified kickboxing rules, I mean, you can't knee to the head of an opponent, so bringing your knee up high isn't really serving a huge benefit.
Also part of the rule set for modified rules is no matter how busy you are in the clinch, you're only allowed to clinch for 5 seconds. So even if you're in there throwing consistently, they'll still break you up at the 5-second mark.
White doing a great job of attacking those legs. Very impressive. And then following up high with a combination. White now.
Oh, White is hurt. Excuse me, Gordon is hurt from that leg kick.
Absolutely pouring it on, working low, then going up high. White is absolutely the aggressor here.
Gordon put together a big time shelled up defense there after he suffered that pain of that leg kick.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it, but I'll tell you this, JR, he's going to have to be a little bit more active. I know it's his debut. He's going to have to be a little bit more active in round 2 if he wants to pull out a victory. White was very aggressive, and he found a home with those kicks as well as jabs. Really hurt him there at the end of first round.
I feel in the second round.
Got a replay here. You were saying, Drew?
Oh, White's just going to go out there with combinations and start winging kicks to those legs because they're landing.
Agreed.
And I think Gordon needs to do a better job of throwing that jab and staying long. It slightly protects you from those leg kicks, but he needs to either stay far away or get all the way in. The middle ground is awful when leg kicks are landing.
Not a fun place to hang out. Oh, and instead of the leg kick, White proves us wrong and goes high. Now he drops it down. And switching stances a little bit is Gordon.
I want to see Gordon work some combinations here. He's just not doing enough at the moment.
Gordon is being patient. I'm sure just waiting for that opportunity. Love to see him go back to the leg kicks and maybe just introduce some calf kicks.
Yeah.
Right there,
well, we're
beautiful
talking about the kicks, and then it's the hands that come through for White.
It's important how Gordon responds here. He's got him all shelled. White's got him all shelled up again. Excellent leg kick there.
And I think that might have gone through and hit the back leg, actually.
Yeah.
Powerful nonetheless.
I like to see White finish his hand combinations with a leg kick. He's just initiating right now and then going high at the end of the combination. But I think it would pay a lot more if he just drops it low at the end of the boxing combination.
And that's exactly what his corner man just called out, Drew. Now a low blow from the other side.
Eye for an eye.
Makes everybody blind.
Or sterile, depending.
Yeah.
White felt it. He said he was ready to go, though. 17 seconds left in the round.
Gordon's doing a lot better in this round with his activity. And getting his lead leg out of the way. But he put himself in that corner, which I'm not a fan of.
We'll touch your gloves for good sportsmanship at the end of the round, right after they tried to punch each other in the head.
Drew, if you're Gordon here, what does he need to do in round 3?
Gordon did a really good job of keeping his lead leg safe, but really just being unpredictable. He needs to do a better job of controlling the ring and staying out of that corner. That's where White is dropping some great combinations off. White needs to go back to putting that pressure on and then dropping leg kicks after the boxing combination.
Like you said here in the replay, JR, he definitely felt that at the back of his leg.
And with a man picking up his lead leg, I mean, start chopping out that the base leg or at least the calf. We got to take that stool out.
Gordon trying to help with that. Not easy to do with boxing gloves.
Gordon's doing a good job being unpredictable, switching his stances, changing his combinations, which, again, volume is key in these kind of competitions.
Gordon's trying to counter when White comes in with a 1-2, and it's making White think.
I agree with White's corner. He's that push that pressure on a little bit more. Get in the pocket.
Yeah, what we're seeing here in the third and a little bit in the latter part of the second is White waiting for something to happen instead of making something happen. Certainly seems to have the conditioning to be able to continue to press forward.
And in round one, he was, uber aggressive, and he found a lot of success. He definitely needs to get back to that. You're right.
I think because Gordon being unpredictable, it's really hard to kind of plant your feet and engage in that because you never know what he's going to try to do.
And White tried the look low, throw high technique. Glanced down at his opponent's feet as he winged that overhand left.
Good left hand there by White coming in.
White definitely does his best work when he puts together prolonged combinations. He finds a lot of success with those. Slip.
Great fight by both fighters.
Absolutely.
A lot of adaptation happening in each round, and it kept both fighters safe. And this decision is going to be close.
Show her respect here in the middle of the ring.
Gordon in the third round did a better job of having vision for those incoming leg kicks, not only checking them, but also, as we just saw in the replay, maneuvering his way out of range of the kicks at times.
I think in the first round we saw Gordon just kind of shaking off those debut nerves and really found himself towards the end of the second round. And he found himself in that third round, made the decision close.
Agreed.
It'll be interesting to see what the judge come back with. I think we can all agree, White came out strong, but like you said, Gordon definitely adapted in round 2 and 3. Switched the styles up, adapted as the fight went on. This is going to be close. I'm curious to see who's going to win.
White just noticed me commentating this fight. You did an amazing job. You did a hell of a job, my friend. I bet you're going to love this work. You're going to hear everything I had to say about it.
Everybody's a Dover fan.
Especially my mother.
All right, take it up to Adrian for the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, after all 3 rounds, winner by decision, Henry White!
Congratulations, Mr. White, and the Chaos Fight Team remains undefeated, now has a record of 2-0.